Absolutely good way to start the morning, and I hate it. I cried all the way to sleep last night. I'm bald. Not only am I bald, I got no hair in my face. When I have hair on my face, I feel like I'm connected to this place that we live. And now I feel sick. I feel like crying. But brought up by John Johnson, I think that's what his name, or Dimey Johnson. It was absolutely great. Number one, bamboo that bends. Okay, it's a Chinese proverb versus oak that is strong but then can break, right? The pliable, the way we can pliable our minds. The first piece I want to talk about is I need to connect a specific number. I'm needing to find the wheel. Here's the wheel. Okay, and before I get into the wheel, I need to explain to you that in the deck of cards, the Jack and the King have a special hat, and it goes 45-degree angle over and up, and inside is a U and a U and a U. There's three U's inside. Okay, call them what you want. Okay, there's three U's inside. Now, what I want to talk about is 35, 37, and 39 because this wheel, okay, connects on 25 and 12, 37, 29 and 8, 37, 8 and 31, 39. You notice the way I had to skip here? 6 times 2 is 12, 6 plus 2 is 8. Don't know if it fits into the altered dimension. 9 times 2 is 18, 9 plus 2 equals to 9. It is equal to 11, 11 and 18, 29. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals 3 and 4, 3 times equals 3 and 4, 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 equals to 19. 1 times 9, 1 plus 9 will equal 10 and 9, 19. 1 times 3 will create 19. 9 times 2 will create 18. Okay, I'm just going, but 8 and 31 is 39. 19 and 18 is 37. 31 and 6 is 37. 18 and 21 is 39. 21 and 16. So we have the 30. Now the next thing on this is the reality. Just give me one. And a very much watched video in the last month, for whatever reason it is this one here. 333 houses, 741. So was it always 666 between here and here? It goes 3 per level, 3 to here and 3 to here, 3 to here and 3 to here. But the actual 66, okay, drops here and here and here and here. The other 66 that drops between 2 and 8 puts you in the center. 28 puts you in the center. Where number 74, Christ and Rubik's, Jesus, and Rubik's come out. 741. We go around the areas. Now, what I want to bring up about this is that the center to roulette, which is the mirrored image, 16, 17, 18, mirrors itself, okay, as 19, 20, and 21. It's just flipped over. And from there would be the hinge of the mirror of the two, or the link between the pliable of what is above, standing, meaning the trees and the grass, to the water, and that is your 90-degree angle. 666 plus 234 equals to a total of, that's right, 90 degrees. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect all of my 35s, because left side average to the hinge between 16 and 19 is 35, between 20 and 17 is 37, and between 18 and 21, which is 39, and the number of outs in the 7th inning stretch. So now my next question is, if there was another pin to be held, and we've had to put this beside it, we would have to put 6 in a row, and we would go 19, 20, 21. Then we would go, it would say 18, 17, and 16. This whole row would be bent down here. The bottom row in roulette would be 34, 35, 36, and then it would say 3, 2, 1. So you would have, between the two ends, you would have 34 and 1, 35. You would have 35 and 2, 37, and 36 and 3, 39. And then you would have, excuse me, then you would have 31 and 6, 37, 32 and 5, 37, 33. And I'm going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've flipped it. Took the whole top here and I put it down here, sitting over here. Okay, this whole top is now sitting here. So when I get to the line 26, when I get to the line 25, 26, 27, okay, I will get to 25 and 10, 26 and, is that what it is? Excuse me, is it 25? Excuse me, let me see what it is. 25, 26, 27, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I will get to 10, 11, and 12 would fit with these numbers. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to show you what actually creates. Now don't forget, this is a numbers thing. It's how numbers connect, and then numbers will connect to words. And right now I'm just using basic numbers. There is no world of anything other than these North American numbers. I'm not moving anything with Chinese numbers. But then again, it's a whole new world when I start moving pieces and parts to create numbers, or lines and dashes from the Mayan to create lines and dashes to create numbers. And that we'll talk about when I work on it, okay? Oh, you're trying to figure out what this is? Well, this is 2 and this is 1. This covers 0, a whole area, and the 1 space. This is a bikini. This is the top part of the bikini. This is the bottom part. See the way 2 sits beside each other and 1 just wraps around the butt end and the legs? I don't know what it means yet, but it's a hieroglyphic in my reality. Can anyone see this? That's right. It's a swastika. I just have to do it the other way. It's also the $sign. It also could be DNA or roadway. Here is the same as this design. You see the way it comes down, the way it comes down, the way it goes forward, the way it goes forward? I just didn't bring it back this way. I didn't want to. I created it this way. You can see a 4, you can see an H, you can see a Y, you can see half creation between 5 and 2, but it's the Y in representing Earth. Look what we have to do here. So now we're going to bring these numbers. 7 plus 1 equals 35. 8 plus 9 equals 35. 9 plus 8 equals 35. 9 and 8 equals 17. 1 plus 7 equals 8. All this 8 over here is usually 2, 5, and 8 in the center, but now it's on the left-hand side in the spirit area, bringing on birth gateway. Into 39, we have 7 and 5 equals 39. 8 and 4 equals 39. 9 and 3 equals 39. 9 plus 3 is 12. 8 and 4 is 12. 7 and 5 is 12. G and E, Pluto, sky system of Saturn. 17 is the queen between Mercury and Uranus, which is now switched over to Mars and Neptune. Wouldn't it be nice to put a little Mercury and water and the things together inside that water? Neptune. 8 and 9 is the high sky of birth. It is also the 9 times 8, 72, when a big red sun, and it's 1/4 of whatever our movement is on this earth. 4 by 72 equals 2. 4 by 72 equals to 288 times 1.25 equals to 360. Another thing in that, in 72, is it's not complete. And I'm scratching my head right now, not only because it's itchy, it's because I forget why it's not complete. I wish I can tell you. But, oh yes, now I remember, because of the cube. Because of the cube. You see, we have a 5, showing me that there's 5 basic areas to this. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's not do that yet. Now, to these 4 corners, okay, the height and the distance, right? To these 4 corners. Notice the way there's no dot here, so it must be a little bit on the outside maybe. But to these 4 corners shows me that 5 equals 4, because it's just a position of the totality. So let's say that the center here, okay, let's say each one of these is equal to the center by multiplying 4 times 1 1/4 equals to 5. Therefore, 72 times 1 1/4 equals to 5. Equals to 72 times 1 1/4, 72 times 1.25 equals to 90. So we have 4 times 90 equals to 360 degrees. So we're missing that 18. 9 to the left, 9 to the right, I am 6. 9 to the left, 9 to the right, I am 6. 3 and 3 of each one, 3 and 3 in each one. I am also 1 and 6 because I am the center. I am also, I'm not going to use the 5 right now. 5 would show half and half. 1 would say, I am one part of both parts. 3 to the left and 3 to the right. Now, am I anything at all being on line on any of these lines? Am I the center split of an area of space that nobody really ever counts? That if you stack 10 1-inch boards on top of each other, you usually figure that you'd have 10 inches. But because of area space and not using compression of the pieces, okay, would you have more area? Is the question, right? Even though you're stacking 10 inches for 10 inches. With that said, I shouldn't have said that. Take away 3 from here, I'll end up with 6 here. I'll end up with 6 here, and boom, I'll end up with 6 here. But this 6 is the eye that overlaps these two 6s, showing me this design. So now let's just continue on to 7 and 28. The cycle, the gateway equals to 35. That means it's 1, 4, and 7. I still have to understand gateway to the delta angle of everything to do with 1. 1 that splits. 4, that shows me this. What angle of 4? I'm questioning this because I don't know here's all the pieces to the puzzle. You put it together. You as the masses come together, create the system of who I am, it is, and that must be to what the relativity is, right? I don't know. Call it the theory of everything. The continuation of Ein and Einstein. I don't know. I'd like to call it Mr. Tack Pants. Buy my clothes. Buy my clothes. Buy, 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 buy. We have to stop spending. We have to have more association of intricate little groups, not big groups, little groups. Anyways, let's just go on. A little nonsense here, a little nonsense. 8, the heavens, 9, the birth. They interlock together. Okay, see the T that comes in over here? It can also be a J. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue with the numbers. 8 and 27, heavens bringing a big red sun. H, A-I-C-H-E, A-C-H-E, ash in French. How do you say number 8 in languages? How do you say the 8th letter in any language, right? But it's easier to say 8 in any language, right? I don't have to look for a letter. All the letters will be changing names. All the numbers will be changing names, but it'll still be 8. 8 and 27, 35. Now 7 minus is 21. 8 minus. Okay, just give me a second here. I had to go over it again. Long video for nothing. I went plus and minus to everything. So in this one, it equals 611 to number 35. And if we want to go to 35 again from another level, right? 2 and 8 is 1, 2 and 7 is 9, 2 and 6 is 8. 3 and 0 is 3, 2 and 9 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3, 28 equals to 1. 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Center is 37. 1, 2, 3. Center is 37. 86, 40 seconds in a day. 21 the cube. 10 is the passing through or the loophole to the 7th gate. I need to have some talk about this. Okay. Hey, look, your neck goes in over here. Your waist goes in over here in your bathing suit. This goes around to the back where it's flat on the back and 2 bumps on the front. So where you're lying down, legs spread, 2 worlds that we're in. The extended ocean that's holding up something off your legs, your arms spread, an arm on each side. I don't know. I don't know. Here's the extra cord that's just hanging over for the bathing suit, for the bikini and the top. 7 and 28, cycle in the moon, big red sun, dog. 26 is the numeric value for dog. 2 times 6, 2 plus 6 is 12 and 8 connecting. 12 and 8 connect, and the crisscross of 12 and 8 is 9, 11. The birth in Venus. 3 and 8 is the church. How should I design this? 7, oh, the reflection of this one over here inside of 31, the minus is the cube, the minus is A and I, and the minus, believe it or not, this reverts to and says penis. Penis, dog, electric company, in birth. This becomes the split 1 times, 1 minus, 1 multiplied, the split. 6 and 8, the split between F and H, F of 6. To bring us back to the other 35 world where this is 2 and 6, 8, 1, 8, 9. See that? 8, 9 comes back again inside of itself. High, high. To bring this world back, we had 8, 9, and 1. 8, 9, and 1 comes over here. So this one over here is either reflective or a match to this one over here. This one here and this one here. 2 and 8 is 10 is 1. 2 and 7 is 9. 2 and 6 is 8. So now 6, 1, 1. Okay, this one over here, 6, 1, 1 in the minus matches to 3, 1, 8. Spirit of the heavenly church. 3 and 8 come together, church. Do you understand what I'm saying? 21, the cycle in the moon. 7 and 30, creation. 5 times 6, 30. Are there any other ways? 2 times 15. I like 2 times 15. 47 times 33. The time and arrival of Christ after 47 times 47, 2209. The distance between Jesus, Moses, and time 0. Or Abraham, Moses, Jesus, time 0. 7, 8, 29 is the heavenly birth in Venus. This is the center on the cross. In between the split sides or the eye and the 2 sides. Back to the cube, BC creation. Birth in the moon. These 2 create moon, 9 and 8 create gateway. And it also brings our value to 63. 63 and 8, 71. That is the moons of Jupiter. And I like to just say penis. Over here we get 732. This is their freezing point. Hot and cold water, freezing point. Take away and add 11 from this number. We now have 21, which is the cube. Alpha, beta, 1 and 2 go together to 3. It's an obligation. 2 has a value of 0, as 0 has a value of 6. 2 and 6, 2 times 6, 2 plus 6 is 12 and 8, the split of 9, 11. Now, why do I say that is the question. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 plus 2 is 5. 6 times 5 is 30-year creation. And I said it because the 11 is minus and plus. If I add it, I get 43. If I minus it, I get 21. 21 will create 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 2 multiplied by 1 will equal to 1, will equal to 2, okay, will equal to 3. 3 and 2 equals to 5 plus 1 equals to that 6. That 1 is like really, it's like saying 1 times me is me. Because it's me to start. You need to use more than me to have me go anywhere. I haven't gone anywhere at all. If the word hasn't been created, there's no word. It's a void. The end of this becomes 7, 5, and 3. This is the movement of the earth or time. 3.75. 0.75 is a 3/4 creation. The C is a 3/4. Okay. The U is a half, depending on the size of the track, but I don't want to get into that because that's up for debate and discussion. This will create the key in Earth. Freezing point gateway. The heaven, 4, Pluto comes into this one. 7 and 5 is through the moon. 9 and 9 is through Jupiter, Pluto, and the moon. How in the world do I get that? 3 and 2 is 5, 57. 3 and 1 is 4, 84. 3, 0 equals 6 is 9, 99. Value for each one of these planets using the numeric calculation of layman terms. A is 1, Z is 26. And I can do it backwards now, but we consider for hours and hours and hours. So this is our roulette buildup. I'm using these numbers because they're the numbers designated, okay, designated on the wheel that I see that are easy to understand because it is the separation of the mirror of 2 sides, where the 2 sides split between 16 and 19, 17 and 20, 18 and 21. The total is 111. And even though you said when the Twin Towers fell, there were 110 floors, It's not true. There was a floor on top in a little room. The antenna room is like I like to call it, the cooling room, the operating room from the roof. The room you walk out, when you walk onto the roof, you don't open up a hatch door up this way, right? The stairs go up to the top of the roof and you open the door this way. Opening the hatch door this way or opening the door this way. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus on whatever I just said. Thank you for watching this video.